The top equation, and so it's going to get plugged in to the other one. Okay, and probably write small because you got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so we got 5x minus, and instead of y, what am I writing? 4x minus 14 equals 17. Okay, to make your life a little bit easier, I would put a 1 in front of that parenthesis, in between that negative and that parenthesis. Okay, so right here you can actually put a 1 because that's what's going to get distributed there. Okay, so we're going to get 5x. Negative 1 times 4 is going to be negative 4x. Negative 1 times negative 14 is going to be a positive 14. Okay, so if we're looking at this now, what needs done next? Combine, so 5 minus 4, 1x, plus 14 equals 17. Okay, and if you recall, who is the kid? Who's the kid? Who needs to move first? 14. The 14, so we're going to say minus 14 on both sides. Okay, so I get 1x equals 3. Okay, and then what? Then we're going to divide both sides by 1. Okay, so this is everything that we did the other day. Okay, this is everything that we did the other day. The extra step comes in, and this very first one I'm going to do the long way, but after that we'll do easy peasy on the calculator. Okay, so notice how, what equation did we start with? Everything started with equation 1 or equation 2? Equation 1. So the equation that says y equals is what we're going to use. Okay, so we got y equals 4x minus 14. And instead of x, now we know what the x is. What is the x value? 3. So wherever there's an x, we're going to put a 3 in instead. Okay, so really it's going to look like y equals 4 parenthesis 3 minus 14. Okay, and that you can do on your calculator. You can literally say 4 parenthesis 3, close your parenthesis, minus 14. And what would you get? Negative 2. Okay, and so we'd get y equals negative 2. And so our coordinate then is going to be 3 comma negative 2. Okay, if you remember, the x has to go first and then the y. What should your numbers be smaller than? Your answer should be smaller than what? 10. Okay, if it's over 10, what should you do? Redo it. Okay, I want to say yes and no, but don't go eraser crazy, okay? Ask somebody, myself, something, because more times than not, it's just a negative wrong somewhere. Okay, and so if you go eraser crazy, you're probably going to end up getting the same thing anyways. Okay, so do not go eraser crazy. That's too much work to just be like erasing. Okay, so look at number 3. Which one are we going to start with? The top equation or the bottom equation? The bottom one. Okay, so it's going to look like 7x minus 1, and instead of y, it's going to be 4x plus 10 equals 1. Okay, we're going to distribute. So I'm going to get 7x. Negative 1 times negative 4 is a positive 4x. Negative 1 times 10 is a negative 10. Okay, then what needs done? Combine. Who can get combined? 7 and the 4. So we're going to get 11x minus 10 equals 1. Okay, then we're going to add 10 to both sides. So I get 11x equals 11. Then what? Divide by 11. Okay, and so what are you going to get for 1? Okay, and here's where you can just totally save yourself some space. So we know that we're using this. Okay, so on your calculator, you're going to type in -4, parenthesis, and what are we going to put inside there? A 1, because the x is 1. Close the parenthesis, plus 10. So what did you get for y? 6. So my coordinate is going to be 1, 6. Okay, and if that's confusing to you, then just write the second equation out. Well, in this case, yeah, the second equation, and put the 1 in parentheses, and then you can plug it in from there. Okay. Okay, 5. Which one are we going to start with? Equation 1 or equation 2? 2. Okay, we're going to start with equation 2. Okay, so it's going to look like -2x plus 2, and instead of the y, I'm putting 4x minus 2.
Steph, sorry for the additional interruption. We have several students who are missing out of the WIDA testing session. If you guys could please recheck that email, check your class list, and if any of those students are in your classroom, they do need to head down to A107 immediately. Thank you.
My camera's on. Nobody. Okay, we're going to go ahead and distribute. If you know, you know. Okay, we're going to go ahead and distribute. So you're going to get a -2x. What is 2 times 4x?
8x.
8x. And then 2 times -2. -4. I don't. Sometimes, like, not always it's the same. So, like, I did for a couple of days. Mohammed, what's your last name?
Hashem.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna get -2x, what did I say, plus 8x minus 4, is that right? Okay, thank you. Okay, and then what needs to happen? Combine. Okay, so 2 and the 8 can get put together, so 6x minus 4 equals -4. Add 4 to both sides. Yes, dude. Take the intern thing with you. It's back there. Divide both sides by 6. So we get x equals 0. Okay, and then plug that back in. So it's going to look like 4 parentheses 0 close parentheses minus 2. This thing. No, I've never met them. So I don't know if they know if they have this first period or what. Yep. What'd you guys get for that? -2? So Somebody agree? Okay. Okay, you guys are gonna cross off the entire back page. Just put a giant X on it. The only ones you need to do are the last three on the front. So 2, 4, and 6.